What's up guys, and welcome to Meso Hendo Plays, my new Let's Play channel. Just a quick heads up before you start this video, this is a re-upload from my original channel, which you can check out here if you want to. I'm currently in the process of moving all of the Let's Plays that I did on that channel over to this one, so apologies if the quality isn't quite up to scratch. I didn't start very well with these Let's Plays, but until I get the backlog caught up onto this new channel, any new Let's Plays will be uploaded on the old channel for now, so go check it out if you have time. With that being said, let's get to the video. What's up guys, Mason the Brock Henderson here with another Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. So I haven't fully gotten around to getting into the last one really and digging into it, but I had a lot of fun recording and sort of talking through my process. So I decided let's go ahead and jump into another one, get some gameplay recorded and see how it goes. So if you watched the last one, basically what I'm doing here is just getting the daily hard seed for the randomizer, and just sort of playing through it, seeing what it looks like. The other day I did Thursdays, today is Fridays, and Friday through Sunday is actually a little bit more involved. Instead of just the 3 additions to it, there are actually 5. So today we've got the glass cannon, so defense is gonna suck, but we are gonna be doing a lot of damage. All of the super bosses are added on, so that's gonna be interesting to see how many of them are actually gonna have something. Deal more damage, which I don't think I've ever actually played with this modifier before. So I will be interested to see how much damage I can actually do with this. Yeet the bear, so that means I am gonna have to get all of the torn pages to get one of the proofs, and then the battle levels makes no sense. And this is one that I'm kind of mixed on, because on the one hand it does make it sort of fun, but it can also make things extremely difficult if the final Xemnas battle is like level 99. So it's going to be a pretty fun seed, I think. If you pull up the tracker here, you can see there's nothing on levels, there's nothing at Olympus Coliseum, and there's going to be nothing at Space Paranoids. So yeah, it's already 3 off the bat that I don't have to worry about at all. Obviously, levels will be important just to increase our stats. But as far as important checks, yeah, there looks like there's quite a bit to get through. So with that, let's get started. If you did not watch my first video, basically a randomizer is all about just randomizing everything that's in the game. Most people tend to do this racing and trying to get it through it as fast as possible. I'm not quite there yet. I'm a little too OCD about trying to get all of the new that I see off of my screen outside of the journal. So normally people just skip through looking through all the abilities and stuff. I do not. Probably need to learn to do that because it does take up a lot of time. Starting off with Thunder, which is a nice little magic to have. Okay. And we're also starting off with Genie as well, so that's not a bad start. Okay, so this is my normal strat. I didn't actually do this last time because Pride Lands didn't have any checks, but I really like the starting off here, getting a few levels. Well, normally, if the levels are the same, this can net me a few levels right off the bat, killing these 2.
Take this.
Alright. So yeah, definitely not the same. It's a little bit lower level than I'm used to. Because I think normally I get up to like level 11 or 12 or something like that. So only getting up to 6 is a little lower than I'm used to, but it'll be fine. Alright, we got Stitch of the Pride Lands. Still more to go. Yeah, I figured this would be a fun thing to start doing, to start off the bat. Because again, I do have a lot of games that I want to play. That I wanted to get my reactions to, and also just share with other people and talk to other people about. the games, because again, it's kind of a fun thing for me to be able to talk and discuss my thoughts. Blizzard, nice. But I figured this would be a good starting point because randomizers are pretty simple, easy, nothing too complicated with the gameplay, so I can focus more on figuring out recording and editing and all of that stuff. Cure, nice. So hopefully from here I can start branching out into the games I actually want to play for the first time. Once I've gotten a handle on all of the recording and editing stuff. Oh, wow. We got our first proof here. Okay. And that's all for Pride Lands, so... That's actually not too bad. Cure, Blizzard, and a proof. Plus, I think Stitch was the other one that was here. But yeah, again, this is where people don't normally go through and do all of that, but whatever. Alright, from here, I think I'll go ahead, jump into Agrabah.
Yeah.
Alright, battle level seems maybe a little bit lower than normal. Yeah, if anybody watching, you know, if you enjoy these randomizers, if you have any ideas for some fun options, please let me know. I know one of the ones that I've thought about doing for a while, I would just like to record whenever I do it, is essentially to set up a randomizer where I play through the game. So essentially I would go through and do everything like I normally would, but just everything is randomized. Ah, that sucks. Alright, so I think I have enough movement to get through the cave right now. And since... yeah, I haven't actually gotten any checks here yet, or important checks here, I think I'll go ahead and see what's in the Cave of Wonders. And I'll stop right before... actually, I think I'm going to go all the way through, all the way to the end of the Cave of Wonders. Unless, you know, obviously, I get what I'm looking for. Drive Converter's a good one to have for later. Ah, such a fun minigame. I'm having so much fun guiding the monkey along. It's a little rough without all of the magic I'm used to having going through that, but it's fine. So I actually think I'm going to save this. I know I just said I was going to go all the way through, but I realized typically a good place to level up Wisdom Form, which I do not have yet. So I think next up we're going to run to Halloween Town, since there are a lot of important checks right off the bat there. Ooh, Master Form. Definitely glad I came here. Alright, so, I mean, not too bad as far as the Keyblades go. Definitely gonna go ahead and get rid of Kingdom Key. I think for now, I'll put on Oblivion for the Finishing Plus, and then for Master Form, I'll have Gold Wing for the Air Combo Plus. Or Air Combo Boost, I mean. Alright, what's the battle level here looking like? Not that high. Oh, you know what? Oh, got torn pages here. Sweet. Okay, well, apparently that is all for Halloween Town, so go ahead and jump on back. Next up, so go ahead and head to the Land of Dragons, since that's a good place to get some Master Form experience. We'll also check and see what the battle level is here. Limit Form right off the bat, excellent. Ooh. Alright, so this battle level is ridiculously high for where I am right now. Okay. Wow. Yeah, so I may have to come back here a little bit later. Let me go at least get the chests that are over here first. And I just realized I can't actually use Master Form here because Ping cannot leave my party, so perfect. Alright, well, at least I got Limit Form. I'm thinking next up we head to Twilight Town and Hollow Bastion. Just to see what we're looking at. Twilight Town, the nobody battle at the top of the hill here. Good place for Limit Form level ups. Fire, very nice.
Give me strength.
Battle up here is extremely high.
It's over.
Gonna say, might be worth it to kill a couple of these guys just to get some levels. So apparently I just checked, and the magnet that I just got from Limit Form was the only thing on forms. So we're about to encounter something very interesting here. I'm going to be facing a bunch of shadows that seem like they're probably going to be very high level, possibly 80s. So any of these shadows might be able to one-hit me right now. We'll see how it goes. It is very funny how hard these things are to kill. It takes multiple combos to take out a shadow. Alright, so now that we're back, I think I'm going to run back into Twilight Town just to collect all the chests that are here right off the bat. And I may go ahead and check and see what the battle level's looking like with this battle here against the nobodies. Final form, fantastic. Combo Master, a great one. Corn Pages, okay. Alright, so Mega Weapon 7-8 Jackpot. I think I like MP Astaga better for Final Form, so with that one. I also think I'm going to give Jackpot to Master Form, just to drop more orbs. What is the battle level here? Very low. Excellent. Let's get some levels for Final Form then. Alright, well, since, managed to make it through Twilight Town pretty simple, let's go ahead and run back in, see what else is here. And if the battle level's too high, I may just go ahead and go all the way to the end, assuming there are any checks near the end, or important ones. A magnet, nice. Alright, I'm probably woefully underprepared for this fight, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Alright. So Final Form kicked a bunch of ass there. Sweet. Okay, well, it looks like the final check here, the final important check, is either going to be after the battle with all the nobodies with Axel, or it's going to be on Absent Silhouette, or Data Battle. So, I'm going to go ahead and move on to Hollow Bastion. See what the battle level is like here.
Gather.
Very low. Sweet. Very nice. Reflect. Always love Reflect. It's a great one to have.
Gather.
Here goes.
Alright, Hades Cup. It's so important to have the Hades Cup, despite the fact that I never beat the Hades Cup. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go back to Hollow Bastion, just because there's still a bunch of important checks that are here. Plus, there's a lot of chances to grab inside of the castle itself, so It's a good place to go. And the battle level looks about the same as it normally is. It's kind of hard to tell though. Yeah, I think it's about the same, so not too much change here. And with that being the case, I do think that I probably could make it to at least Demix at this point. Ooh, torn pages. There are still some important checks here, so check these chests and then we'll probably go ahead and make our way to Demix.
It's over!
So apparently the level's a little higher than I thought. Alright, well, we'll come back later then. I think I'm going to go ahead, hop over to Beast Castle. If the level is low, I might go ahead and just make my way all the way to the boss here.
Light.
So here's something I'm curious about. I don't know if anybody watching this has any knowledge of the randomizers and such, but for the data battles and the absent silhouettes and all of those, I wonder what decides those battle levels. Like, do they just stay the same? Do they change with the worlds? It's something I haven't really thought about before. Just a thought. That thunder is not the only thing here, so we will continue.
Let's go.
Wow. Holy crap. Yeah, I wonder if that has anything to do with the damage cap being removed. Because if you've never played this game before, most of the time you get cut off after like the boss's health goes down by half, and he goes back in and you have to release him again. That's the first time I've ever seen him taken out in one combo. That's insane, and I love it. Foreign pages. Still not done. Love the fact that two Thundaras can take him down. Thundara, however you want to say it. Alright, so since apparently still something here, we'll see how bad the battle level is here. Apparently not bad at all. So Zalda might be a chump.
Where's the fun in this? Please, stop me.
I believe we're about to have a ton of fun, Zalda.
What?
God, look at his health, it's gone. This is why I love randomizers, man. Just have so much fun with it. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, so here's where I want to test something. Because this means that his data fight is likely what has the final check. So I want to test and see, is his data fight still going to remain the same level? I forgot where the door is for this. Hang on. I don't always do data fights in these randomizers, so I'm still kind of getting used to where to go. Probably in here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, come on. Now, see, these guys are still hella tough, so I'm guessing his battle's still gonna suck. Okay.
Where's the fun in this? Come on.
Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to test it out and see. Alright, but with that, you know, I do have 4 torn pages. You know what, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop into World Never Was first. See what the battle level is like, go ahead and cheese Roxas. Unless, you know, the battle level is extremely low here.
Take that!
I think the battle level might be a little low here. Oh my god. This is a fun seed, man. I've never felt so powerful before. Fire, alright. Alright, I actually think that I'm up for the Zigbar battle right now. Because I'm a little bit higher level and this is definitely a low level world. And I'm doing a shit ton of damage. So
Yeah. Take this. Back off.
yep, was definitely ready for the Zigbar fight. So with how easy this is setting up to be at the end of it, because Final Xemnas will be this same level, so I should be able to take him out almost instantly. Honestly, with how it's going, I might be able to take him out basically on the first You Shall Go Together segment.
The first
so
to run out of time is the
with
loser.
how easy this is seeming to be, I'm gonna venture a guess and say that one of the proofs is gonna be ridiculously hard to find. There's the Promise Charm. And that's all there is. I guess next up we can head to Disney Castle, see what the battle level's like. That's pretty low.
Gather.
Piece of shit.
Gather.
I had them. I had them. Leave them alone. Let me push you.
Gather.
Listen here, mouse. You want to die today? I can arrange that. I don't take that much damage, but I'm assuming you still might take the same amount of damage, so I could just let you die in this next room if I really wanted to.
This way. Gather. This way. This way. This way.
You know, if you just...
Let's go.
Good lord, that mouse, you're killing me. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that the battle level here is different than the one inside Disney Castle. So let's see if that's the case.
What's that for?
Well, it seems also pretty low. I wonder if they... I don't know. I thought they were separate, but maybe not. Alright, still don't have any important checks here, so... just gonna go ahead and get through all these real quickly. Alright, now let's just take out Modern Day Pete.
Follow me if you wanted to.
Smacking his ass.
Later, losers.
Gather. Yeah.
Quickest that has ever gone. I did just recently learn about the magnet using there, but even without the magnet, I feel like I would have killed it in probably one combo. Well, I don't feel like this is going to be 5 thunders and we're done. Aw. Should have been 5 thunders.
Get out of my way!
There we go. Alright. So is this game going to be nice to me, or am I going to have to face Lingering Will? Reflect? Was that it? That was not it. Well, let's first come over here. We can check out Marluxia. I always like to say who cares about Marluxia right off the bat, just to make him feel bad about himself. And he tells me I'm a huge dick in my ear, and that suddenly makes me want to die. Oh well. I didn't play that very well. Okay, so one of the final checks is going to be on either Lingering Will or Marluxia. Let's check Port Royal, see what we got here. god. That is the worst I've ever done on that first battle. It was embarrassing. Lizard form. Sweet.
Yeah, this is it.
Alright, we got flex from the barrels. Sweet. That's still not it though.
Gather.
Yeah, the magnet and then thunder Barbosa is another thing I learned pretty recently, and holy shit. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Alright, still not done in Port Royal though, so let's go ahead and check the second visit. See what the battle level is, and then also, it's not too bad, hopefully check out the chest at the other, I don't remember what the other place is called now. But I'm sure I will in a second.
Gather.
Ooh.
Thunder.
So pretty high battle level, but not too bad considering, I guess, what level I'm at, which is level 27?
Thunder.
Wow. Okay, blizzard. Draw. The blizzard's the last thing, so take out this guy. Actually, let me go ahead and get this. Just in case there's... Oh, see another draw. It's not too bad. So I put this off long enough. Thankfully, I do have limit form, so it will not be too bad to get through this pretty quickly.
Neo, loser. Don't leave me hanging.
I don't think I can take him out before the reaction commands, but at the very least, he will be taken out by this first reaction command ending, so.
Come on.
And goodbye. Alright. Sweet, I got a staff for Donald. Love it. So this is where, between the attacking the nobodies without limit and also having to do the struggle tournament without limit. Okay. Yeah. Limit just makes this go so much quicker. So I've had a couple runs recently where I didn't have limit form, but I had to try to go to Simulated Twilight Town just to see. Oh look, same girl just fist pumped for me twice. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know how Roxas didn't know he wasn't, or he was in the Matrix. Like, just look around. There's like 3 NPCs that are repeating over and over again.
Give me strength. Back off.
I'm not supposed to lose.
Oh no, he's not supposed to lose. Okay, Cure and Valor. That was not it. Okay. Come on, I just need a torn page, or I need another proof. One of the two, please. Be fantastic. Ooh, second chance. I will take that. That's all that was here. Okay. Well, you know what? I mean, second chance isn't too bad, especially on a glass cannon seed. I think my next step might be going to 100 Acre Wood and just go ahead and getting through the 4 pages that I already have. Just seeing what all is here before, obviously, what is the final page. My luck, the last torn page is going to be somewhere here. Alright, well, we now have Magnega, so that's fantastic. I just realized how bad that sounds. All the mini games. So much fun. I'm really glad they did speed up the mini games, but God, they're still just a slog to get through. Why, anytime I see Yeet the Bear pop up as a mod, just never excited for it. Okay, retaliating slash is good ability. Alright, and then the last one before I need to get the final page. Okay, Chicken Little. Oh my god. I could not believe the final torn page was here. That's just, I hate that. Alright, well, let's go back and finish it off then and get the second proof. Alright. So we've got our second proof. Oh boy. So I'm thinking let's head back to Agrabah now. Wait, did I just hit them both at the same time? Holy frick. Alright, well, yeah, so we didn't get it done here in Agrabah. So let's go back. So I'm actually going to go with Fatal Crest with a magic lock on. Mostly because I recently learned about the brokenness of magic lock on, and I've been exploiting it recently. So, also something else, because this happened, I think, in the first time I did a randomizer recording, and then it happened in one that I was just doing off by myself, because I came to this point, and that's when I realized that I did not have Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder. You need to be able to progress past a certain point here, so I'm glad that I got all three pretty early on, so I didn't even have to worry about it. Oh, well, it's totally worth coming back here to get Blizzard, 100%. I'm guessing let's go ahead and head back to Hollow Bastion. Since I've leveled up a bit, I should be able to handle the battles here now. Because I really do not want to have to go attempt some of these data battles and such.
Come on, keep to the beat.
Well then, that was annoying. Okay, there we go. Okay. It's not as clean as I wanted it to be. Okay, well, still not here. So what's unfortunate about this is that most of the time I'd just be able to do magnet and then just wait. But because the battle level is higher here right now, I don't think it's going to kill them in one hit, which means this could be a lot longer than I want it to be. Although that seems to kill him in one go, so that may be the way to do it for now. Are you kidding me? Alright, so after contemplating my life choices, I'm going to try this again. I up my magic a little bit. I also put on negative combo, so that way I get to the finisher quicker. I still apparently am not doing enough damage with magnets, so let's do this. Okay. I did eventually level up my magic during that fight to be strong enough to take them out in one kill. And all that was there was Peter Pan. Fantastic. It was in my mind. Okay. Well, I'm leveled up now to where this won't be too much of a problem, so... let's go. Okay, well. Looks like whatever's at Land of Dragons is probably in the chest room. Hopefully. Probably the fastest that battle's ever gone. Okay, so there's once more. And that's all that was here. So, yeah, it's either going to be at the end of Twilight Town, on Zaldan's data battle, or Marluxia or lingering will. Oh boy. Well, I know the first one I'm going to try. Can you imagine if it was right there after I touched the beam and all I could have done was just gone over there and checked it. That's it, I was too lazy. Oh man. I'm really hoping it's on Marluxia, because that'll be the worst, or the least worst, out of all of these possibilities.
Take this! Defend! It's over! Defend! This is it! This is it! Take this!
Oh god, it's on Zaldin! Oh man. Oh boy. One of the proofs is gonna be ridiculously hard to find. I cannot believe I've had to go through every single check. Oh man, this sucks. Actually, is there an absent silhouette here? This is me being very hopeful. Normally Marluxia is in the beast room, but I know it changed around for the randomizer. Nope, it's on Data Zaldin. Of course it is. Like I said, the final Xemnas is going to be a piece of cake, so why wouldn't the final proof be on Data Zaldin? Why should I have it my own way, huh? Crap.
Where's the fun in this?
There is no fun in this.
Zora!
Give me strength!
Sora! Sora! Oh. Yes. Thank you, Stick. Ooh. Oh my god. I hate Zaldin with a passion. I know there are ways to like cheese him and stuff, but I've never been able to do it well. Oh boy. Alright. So with that pain out of the way, I know these levels are totally unnecessary. I'm only gonna get like 2 more levels, but yeah, it's fun anyway. Alright, so going into this final battle, we've got everything. Our stats, 83, 82, strength and magic. Yeah. It's kind of a lot. And I'm pretty sure the battle level for this final world is very low. So, we're gonna have some fun here. I hate it when that Y messes up. I forgot to change my square back. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna be super easy. I probably could have just thundered him twice and been done with it.
Anger and hate.
Alright, let's see how fast this one goes.
Why do
There it is. Alright, my god. Well, that was a seed that quickly became a hell seed. I've been recording for 2.5 hours now. Don't know what it's all going to be when it gets trimmed down. I do know I took a few breaks in the middle of this. I had some stuff on my phone to check and I had to go to the bathroom once. So this isn't a true time, but 2 hours and 19 minutes is the official thing that it's showing. So, but yeah, so that's the second randomizer on the channel. Oh, this was a lot less nice to me than the first one was, clearly. But yeah, it's still a lot of fun. I'm gonna try basically to record a few of these, just so I have them. because I actually won't be able to record here pretty soon because Dragon Con's coming up, and then going to be busy for the next few weeks following Dragon Con. So I wanted to go ahead and get these recorded just so I had them, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see, you know, if I like what I see. If not, then I might try to do some more training on recording and editing and kind of getting all of this, I guess, put together a bit more entertainingly, because that's really, it's one of the main aims of the channel is entertainment as well, but in truth a lot of it is because I am wanting to be able to share some of my life, you know, with other people, because video games are a huge part of it, and there are a lot of games out there that I love the story. I love experiencing a story for the first time, and this is a fun way to be able to capture it and remember, like, oh yeah, that's what it was like for me. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. But with that being said, that is all for this Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer playthrough. So if you liked what you saw, if you want to see more of this, please leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out, and let me know that you guys are enjoying this. And if you like what you see here and you wanted to see some of my reviews, I do have a lot of them here on the channel, so go ahead and check those out as well. But yeah, until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.